Experts from the University of Salford's Centre for Applied Archaeology have been uncovering the remains of the New Bailey prison, which dates back to 1787. They have been uncovering specifically a section of the extension built in 1816.
The county archaeologist, who's based at Salford University, was able to look at these old maps and identify that there was a good chance of the prison remains being here, still surviving underneath the ground. So based on that, he got the developer to fund the archaeological excavations, and sure enough we found splendid remains. They've survived to a great extent, better than we could have hoped.
I'm currently stood on the edge of New Bailey Prison, which runs all the way up here and into the new NCP car park. I'm stood next to a workshop where prisoners used to complete tasks. Behind that is the yard where they used to be allowed to spend a bit of time in and congregate together. And there, behind them, is where their cells are, which are incredibly small. You've got to imagine that this is the ground floor. This just gives us a basic idea of the outline of what the rooms used to look like.
Volunteers have been helping to uncover the remains. To them, there is much more history to the site than just the prison.
And this site, it became a goods railway yard, and then in just over the back there was a railway inspection pit put in, so it actually cut through the archaeology, the remains of the prison. So it's just really interesting to see the prison, and then all of a sudden you'll have a railway inspection pit.
This is the first time the public has been allowed to look around the remains of the New Bailey prison, despite uncovering other sections, especially under the newly built car park. The university ran tours over the weekend. Anyone could come and visit and view the walls of the cells and the historical artefacts that have been found within the prison.
The prison, although perhaps in a negative way, was part of the social history and the society of Salford and Manchester. And while I'm not suggesting any of your volunteers would have been in the prison, they are also part of the society and the community of Salford and Manchester. So we found there's a terrific desire to engage with the past of that community.
It is amazing to think that the commuters here in Salford are stepping on history without any knowledge of it. They will, however, witness the redevelopment of the site into another modern workspace. One New Bailey.